Yeah.
And this is pound for pound boxing.
The voice of the new
generation. Pull back, no punches.
You already
Sell
know
back
who it is.
edition / news.
And what we're going to talk about today is a lot of people were sending us emails regarding fights that we haven't talked about, fights that just happened recently that they want to know our opinions on, and just news that have happened within the last week or so. So we're going to jump right into it. The first fight, Nate Campbell versus Juan Diaz. The fight, the way I saw it, it was, in the beginning, it was a good, closer fight towards the beginning. But, you know, throughout the fight, just Campbell was landing harder punches that eventually, once Diaz got swollen up, it was a wrap. It just showed that, you know, Campbell's power and his, you know, relentlessness, you know, stopped the bull. Just, you know, more power than the Diaz was willing to give out. And then, you know, the way I've seen it in prior fights where Diaz, you know, once he kind of gets, not that necessarily he gets hurt, but he kind of gets discouraged once something is not going his way. That happened one time before when he was out longer in his career. When he got knocked down, kind of got discouraged and kind of got into, you know, in his comfort zone, like safe zone. Almost the same thing, not taking nothing away from Campbell did a damn good job. He went in there, stuck to his game plan, threw the bombs, landed, and swole up Diaz.
I think you hit the nail on the head. I think that Juan Diaz just got discouraged. Once he had the blood coming out of his eye and got swelled up and it looked like he couldn't see out of the eye. I mean, you know, sometimes you know, you learn from these mistakes. You know,
Definitely.
you learn from that. And, you know, I'm going to give it to you, Juan Diaz. You were still a champion. You went all 12 rounds. You didn't do what Camachito did when he fought Jesse James Lane and gave up or, you know, like got cut in the eye. No, you stuck to your guns even though you lost. Hey, you did a good job and you went through. And Nate Campbell, you did a hell of a job.
And there's no shame in losing to Nate Campbell. I mean, to be truthful about it, Nate Campbell he's a real deal. I mean, we talked about it before. We were saying that Diaz was going to win. I wanted Nate Campbell to win, but, you know, I was logically thinking, you know, Diaz should win. Yeah. But, you know, Nate Campbell's a good boxer. I mean, more power to him, and congratulations on your victory. Next fight, we got Pac-Man versus Marquez.
Take it away. This fight, okay, this is probably one of the best fights, if not the second best fight that I've seen this year so far, next to the Marquez Israel Vasquez fight. I'm gonna say this though, you know, this fight, as close as you got people saying Marquez won that fight, you got people saying Manny won this fight. In my personal opinion, the difference maker in this fight was the knockdown, because I had 6 rounds apiece. It would have been, and ultimately it would have been a draw on my scorecards, but the knockdown. That one knockdown made the difference in this fight.
I agree. Now pretty much said it. I had it a draw going in to the last round, and pretty much it was like you said, just that one point in this fight happens to make the decision for the outcome of the battle. The next fight going in is Casamayor versus Katsidis.
Yo, man, I'm gonna say this.
Cassidis was whipping the hell out of Casamayor. That's what happened, okay? I'm going to say. And you know what? I think it was a robbery. You know why I think it was a robbery? Because when Casamayor got his little ass knocked out into the outside of the ring, the referee stopped counting at 8 and he was still outside the ring. It was not, he could have counted up to 10. He could have let him come in. He had stopped the count at 8 when he was still outside the ring. That, for me, I mean, if you ain't giving somebody a little bit more leverage, shit, that was all the leverage. He needed to come back and obviously win the fight.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a rule or anything that if you get knocked out the ring, you're supposed to, like, get some time to come back into the ring. But besides the fact, I think that Cassidis, he I demand a rematch, damn it. He demand a rematch, and I'll take a rematch. That was a hell of a fight, but I think that Cassidis just went in there and, you know, he was following his corner, and he went in there and rushed it when he didn't have to. He was winning this fight. He was pounding out a 12-round decision easily. If not, he could have finished it earlier, but he got ahead of himself. You know, he was in there, and he just bombs over Baghdad. He tried to come in there and tear homeboy's head off when he didn't have to. He was already pretty much knocking him out of his senses. That's why he didn't know where he was at. He was hurt again. And then he did a hitman hack. He just rushed in there without thinking twice, without even jabbing in there. He was just throwing bombs away, and he got caught with that left.
And that happens. That's boxing. And that's all it took. A fight that he was easily winning. Gone down the drain.
He got careless. And in boxing, you cannot get careless, especially with a hurt dog, because a dog that's hurt is the most dangerous adversary.
So what does that tell you? Man, take your time next time, Katsidis.
Learn from your mistakes.
Learn from your mistakes, and I'd like to see you again. fighting and hopefully get a rematch if you can petition, because I think it was bullshit that they stopped counting, but that's just my opinion. Now moving into the news, we got Miranda versus Kessler, where pretty much Miranda gave Kessler everything he wanted and the kitchen sink, and Kessler still backpedaled and said, nah, that's hype, bro.
You know, I don't understand. You know, he did ask for a lot of concessions, and Miranda went ahead and gave it to him. And Kessler, I mean, you know, I'm not saying that Kessler is scared of him, okay? Because I think there's reason to the madness.
Even if there's reason to the madness, I mean, at 168, you got a guy who's willing to shortchange himself, say, you know, I am the exciting fighter. I am what people is watching right now on TV. They're watching me because I'm knocking people out, making them look stupid. I'm going to shortchange myself and give everybody what they want to see. And nah, that's okay.
Well, that's exactly what it is. He's such an exciting fighter and very dangerous opponent. I just don't see the Kessler coming back from a loss already from Joe Casamayor and stepping into that type of caliber fight. Will he do it? Yes, I think he would do it. But I think right now he's trying to take an easier road. He wants to get a win underneath his belt. Wants to get his boxing feet underneath him again. Because he doesn't even know how damaged he is from that Calzaghe fight. You know, we've seen Lacey come back from this Calzaghe fight, and he didn't look too impressive at all. Maybe because he's trying to slow ease into that type of phase, or maybe he wants to get a fight with Butte or somebody else who's a champion already. Because Miranda, think about it, this type of fighter, he's so powerful, yet he doesn't have a belt. He's probably one of the number one guys out there to fight who doesn't have a belt. So that's a lot to risk, you know, because once you go 0-2 in your last two fights, you know, you're losing a lot of bills there. You're losing a lot of money, and that's just the way it is. So I think Kessler's trying to play smart and get something else going.
Well, we'll see where that goes. Next one, Pretty Boy Floyd. I don't want you training Stevie Forbes. That's gonna take money out of my pocket. Where? Another reason that we said all he's about is money, man. Y'all keep supporting this chump.
Yeah, I hate to sound like a Mayweather hater or something like that, but
I am a Mayweather hater.
You know, it's just like actions speak louder than words to me. And right now, those actions are saying that he really doesn't care about the fans. He cares about the loot, cares about the money. It's all about, you know, making a lot of, you know, just selling his product. And his product is Money Mayweather. You know, lifestyle flashy. That's what he's trying to sell. That product right there in WWE. I mean, and he's selling it right now. He doesn't want to lose his big money fight with Oscar De La Hoya. That's why we wouldn't have that second fight. But you know, it is what it is, and he used his.
Yeah, man, we spent too much on that. Okay, the next one, Cortex and Bernard Hopkins versus Joe Calzaghe.
Well, I mean,
sorry UK, y'all got to go sit. Y'all gonna be shitting bricks this night tonight too.
Yeah, I just hope, you know, I think Cortex, once again, I want to reiterate this. Cortex is a very good referee, probably one of the best referees I've ever seen. Up until the Hatton fight. The Hatton fight, he looked like an amateur's referee that didn't do world-class championship boxing styles. I mean, fights. So at this point in time, you know, you're only as good as your last outing. And I think what he did in the Hatton fight was atrocious. So Cortex, please don't let us down. Please have a very fair.
Firm but fair.
Firm but fair.
Just keep yourself out of it. That's all you got to do. Just keep yourself out of it, and the fight will go just fine.
Separate them when you need to separate, and that's it. Just fight.
Then last news tonight, we got Pretty Boy Floyd talking about the WWE and on Larry King Live, I'm the greatest, this and that, and if I get hurt, fuck it, I'll stay in wrestling.
You know, that really, you know, it's depressing to hear those words coming out of his mouth. Because to me, it just seems like, yeah, he's going to come back for the De La Hoya fight, get big paid, but now he's making that loot elsewhere. So he's generating so much money elsewhere and so much talk about him that he's ultimately, to me, seems like he's going to run away from the welterweight division and not come back at all.
And that's pretty much it, guys. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit us with comments, emails. We'll take them all. And that's pretty much it. This is Pound for Pound Boxing.
The voice of the new generation.
We'll pull back no punches.
You already know who it is. And I already know I'm nice. Fly the bird.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Bo Nuts. Part of the crew.
Yo.
All you haters out there, you just
we about to let the world